This is Avery,
Laura, Marina,
and we're going to be taking you around our Vlogmas Day 4.
We are so excited to show you all the decor that we get from Target, and we're also going to be making Christmas cards to give to everybody on our floor. And we're going to be answering some questions from you guys.
So enjoy!
Hey guys, welcome to our first question session. We're going to be answering a few of our favorite parts about 100. We thought that food insecurity, LGBTQ+, and mental health were our favorite topics.
So the one that I personally found the most engaging was the one on food insecurity, because this is something that's actually really close to my hometown. My hometown's neighboring city deals with this heavily. There are a lot of food deserts where the only grocery stores available are corner stores, and my dad even coaches in this city, and a lot of the meals that these kids get are only from the schools and from when they have like their team pasta parties. So that discussion really just hit close to home, and I just found it really engaging to hear the statistics behind it and kind of the legislation behind it.
One of the most engaging ones for me was probably the LGBTQ+ class that we had. And coming from someone who's bisexual and also has a transgender brother, I thought that the information was really relevant, especially applicable to today. With my brother, it took a long time for my parents to kind of adjust to his pronouns, and I think if they had that education early on, it would have been a lot easier for them to make the adjustment. And so I think educating people about pronouns especially is super important.
My favorite part of 100 was probably when Marina came in and talked about mental health. I've always been very bad at making time for myself, and it was comforting to know that other people are the same way, especially in ILS, which is such a rigorous program where we all continuously just beat ourselves up. And I think the bingo especially really helped with trying to find new outlets. I know for me personally, I tried a bar class, which is like an exercise class. Every Thursday, me and Veronica, of course, go to a bar, and then afterwards we treat ourselves to a smoothie, and then we go to office hours right after. And I'm not gonna lie, it's probably the main thing that gets me through my day on Thursday, and I'm so happy I tried it out.
Target. We just found our Christmas pajamas. So I got the Grinch.
I got Ola. I got the Peanuts.
So I got these fun little earring moments, little dinosaurs. So we've all had a really positive experience in ILS, and we appreciate ILS for its different components that allow us to engage as a community. The service of learning especially really allows us to engage with the community and give back to it. I think it's really important that we start volunteering now in our young age, so those foundations are set and we can continue to do it throughout the rest of our life.
In addition to service learning, I'm grateful for the housing requirement, because I would have never met these guys if we didn't have the housing requirement. And I made some really good friends here that I know are going to be lifelong friends.
For me, the main reason why I even decided I wanted to do ILS was because of research. I knew that I wanted to do research as a future career, but I didn't know how to navigate the process of it. So I feel like ILS is a good way to kind of throw myself in, but not throw myself in aggressively. More like wade myself in. So the guidance is really helpful in navigating that entire process.
And finally, the curriculum is really well organized. I think that we get a lot of different topics that we talk about that are really important, both socially and then within the science realm as well, which will be applicable to all of our careers.
Oh wait, no, I have my bag with me. I should put these on over my leggings. Wait.
Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you
you gave it away.
Not the GPS room.
This year. No, I wasn't posting this in there.
You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear.
Oh my god.
What did they attack?
We have found Oh my god, there's so many.
That one has antlers. Oh my god.
There's a reindeer.
It's an actual
There's a reindeer.
Oh my god. So for me, I think outside of academics, my biggest challenge was the fact that I kept on getting sick over and over again. And I think it's just the change in environment and also the fact that I was not putting my physical health as a priority. I was too focused on academics all the time, which was probably not the best thing ever because I got so run down that I felt like I just could not keep up with my classes. But I'm better now. I learned my lesson. So I think for me, just being able to balance my physical health and my academics was probably my biggest challenge.
So the biggest challenge I had was right in the beginning, because I'm from out of state. It took a lot of adjusting being so far away from my parents. I came in and a lot of people already had like their hometown friends or at least knew some people. It just came as a shock to suddenly be in a brand new environment. And it took a while for me to kind of adjust to that and make my own friends. But now that I do have them, I'm very grateful for that. And it's made the process a lot easier.
So my biggest challenge this semester was probably my mental health. I've always struggled with multiple mental health issues, but I feel like coming to campus, it was a big adjustment. And so my mental health issues kind of took precedent in a different way, and some of them were kind of overwhelming. I felt like I had a lot of anxiety and especially a lot of imposter syndrome from being in ILS. But at the end of the day, like, I realized we're all meant to be here and all of us are pretty much equal, and I shouldn't be overly anxious about that kind of stuff because it kind of just sets me back. And so I think after being able to deal with my anxiety and like talk to my therapist, it's gotten a little bit better, and I think I'm ready for the couple years ahead.
So we are now at our third question break. And so ILS has really helped me find some true friends here, some people I think are going to be lifelong friends. And as for helping me explore my passion with science, after I attended one of the seminars on being pre-med, that really solidified my passion for going into medicine, and it made me realize that's what I really want to do. And what I'm going to remember most from this first semester is getting to go to DC and the Smithsonian museums, both with ILS, to the natural history one, and to the Smithsonian Zoo on my own time with my friends.
So ILS helped me connect with others by providing that tight-knit community. And as far as exploring my passion for science, I really enjoy the seminars because they kind of help me to solidify like what I'm interested in and what I'm not. My thing that I'll remember most from ILS this semester is probably all the memories I made with my friends. And my favorite memory as a new terp will probably be the football games. So for connecting with others, I think the biggest thing that has helped me do that is the fact that we all have to take the same classes. So seeing the same people in class and in the lounge, and it's like a collective struggle that we're all working on the same work. And then my passion for science, also the seminars, I think it's helped me get firsthand a look into what actual research is like and what professors are doing specifically. And then what I'll remember most is probably going to the bathroom the night before the first test and hearing everybody just collectively be anxious and have that fear, and it made me feel a lot better about my anxiety over it. So yeah.
Happy holidays!